If you're in business, you probably need advertising. Advertising that realizes and solves the problems of your business. Advertising that sells your product. Advertising that works. That's why AdLib Incorporated is in business. AdLib is an advertising agency, but an advertising agency with a difference. It's called creative marketing, a unique blend of outstanding creative based on in-depth research and refinement mixed with tireless media and marketing analysis. If you're in business, you need AdLib Incorporated. You need AdLib's probing, questioning, hard-hitting brand of creative marketing, and you need it now. AdLib Incorporated. Advertising campaigns that solve problems, save dollars, and sell products. But most importantly, advertising that works. James Bond returns to the screen in Live and Let Die, a fantastic flick with great soundtrack music. Thanks to a special airway sale, you can enjoy this soundtrack at tremendous savings.
Try Glenn Campbell's new album, Try a Little Kindness, including his hit, Honey Come Back, now on Capitol Record or Tape.
If you see your brother standing...
TWA has news for coach passengers. If you're flying to California, why take just any airline when TWA's ambassador service gives you so much more and for the same price?
You can get a roast beef sandwich almost anywhere these days. Hamburger stands, fish and chip stores, even pizza parlors. But if you really love roast beef, you want the very best. And that's Arby's, where roast beef is their only business. Arby's, dedicated to roast beef. Bright rays of sun streak through the branches as a crisp new day awakens. You relax in the simplicity of nature. A breeze gently whispers the scent of pine as you follow a winding path to the lodge. There's a moment to think and share your thoughts with the wind. This is the Pines of Clover Lane, where you can find the peacefulness. Republicans want Republicans to be elected. Democrats want Democrats to be elected. Obviously, both major parties want the same thing. They want their office holders to be elected. But before you can help elect anybody from your party, there are hundreds of people across this state who are responsive to your needs. Every one of them wants you to be better represented in Washington, Indianapolis, and in your courthouse. They're all candidates for public office. Some of them are running for township trustee, many for county auditor. 125 are running for positions in the state legislature. This commercial was taped Friday morning, July 19th, 1974, at approximately 11:45. It is complete and unedited. Paid for by the Indiana Democratic State Committee. William K. Trissler, Chairman.
This is Wake Up Oil, WU-107, cut number 3, 60-second radio.
The gas stations with the big red rooster on the sign again present that patriarch of petroleum. Wake up, wise guy. Ready, guy?
Yeah, you may fire when ready, Gridley.
A rich kid writes, Dear Wake Up, I have a half-dozen brand new Ferrari V12 Roadsters I purchased on a whim.
Wow.
Is there any reason I should not run them on Wake Up 100 Octane Premium?
Nay, rich kid. Wake Up's 100 Octane Premium is as good as any you can buy.
Welcome to the show, and glad you could join us. My guest today is Peter Pan, the Eternal Fairy. We're sitting here in the grog shop located on the first floor of Stouffer's Inn. And I guess my first question to you, Peter, is how do you stay young forever?
It's really quite simple. Almost every evening I come here, the grog shop, eat all the peanuts I can and drink.
Now, you mean to say that peanuts are the secret to eternal youth?
Yes, exactly, but only the free peanuts.
I say, how far is this place?
We're almost there. Here, through these doors.
Incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
It took me years to find it. Most people never believed it existed.
I didn't either until now. But just look at it. A peanut graveyard.
Exactly. This is where they come.
Their shells are all over the floor. What's this place called?
The natives call it
the Grog Shop.
What is
Good
it?
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting the second set of championship tennis. It's a sunny, brisk, windless afternoon, a faultless day for tennis. The question now is, can our challenger put up a better show against the reigning champion? And they're walking to the court, and I don't believe my eyes. Our challenger's wearing a pair of earphones hooked to a long cable. Let's find out exactly what's going on. We're zooming in. Can you see what?
The dude is plugged into a phonograph.
That's incredible.
It looks to me like the record says on it the ABCs of tennis.
Welcome to one of the fastest growing sports in the country. As a beginning tennis player, we hope the ABCs of tennis will help you understand and master the basics required. We have carefully broken down the shots you must learn to become proficient at the game.
This Sunday, January 6th, at the stroke of midnight, the curtain rises on the rebirth of an era as WIBC presents the Midnight Mystery Theater. The Midnight Mystery Theater starts Sunday on a radio near you and continues with a brand new complete thriller each and every night at midnight. WIBC's Midnight Mystery Theater. It's going to make you pray your telephone doesn't ring, as host E.G. Marshall and some of Hollywood's greatest stars open the door to your mind each and every night at midnight on WIBC's Midnight Mystery Theater. Won't you join us? Every time you turn on your TV or radio, or open a magazine or newspaper, a circus is in town. It's all along the streets and highways, too, on billboards. Advertising. The most spectacular three-ring circus in the world. With animals, clowns, jugglers, thrill shows, barkers, and solemn-faced ringmasters. Ringmasters that no one really believes anymore. That's why most people never get your message. They can't see your product for the show. If you've got something to say, we'll deliver your message. Because we're not circus people. We're Media Incorporated, a messenger service for every medium. Remember us the next time the circus is in town. Media Incorporated, a communications company.
To make it look good, use Colony paints. You'll like the difference.
You may not think about your walls very often, but you sure see them a lot. If they don't look as good as they should, why not visit your Colony Paints dealer for a gallon or two of Colony Satin Tone Latex Wall Paint? It's the kind of wall paint you'll enjoy from start to finish. It's easy to use, dries in half an hour, and painting tools wash clean in water. Better still,
Television
you don't
star
have to...
Chad Everett talks about something that's important to him and important to you, your credit union.
You may not belong to a credit union yet, but it's something you ought to look into. 24 million people already have. People like you and me.
Diet Pepsi's got just 1 calorie. We got your number, it's 1 calorie, 'cause it's all sugar-free. We got your number, it's 1.
To be sure you've always got plenty of 1-calorie Diet Pepsi on hand, get the new 48-ounce big bottle, sugar-free Diet Pepsi Cola, with only 1 calorie and 12 ounces, now in 48-ounce bottles.
Softly, somehow, the distant sound of hoofbeats on hard-packed Indiana clay drift into the periphery of your mind. Time becomes something you left behind. Your eyes are filled with Indiana. Indiana, as it was so many years ago. That's the way it is today at the state of Indiana, where delicious steaks, hearty sandwiches, and cool
Remember the
crisp
day
salad.
he first said your name? And do you remember his first day at school? How he climbed on the school bus clutching his little lunch bucket like it was the only friend he had? Well, he's coming home with his family now for the holidays. Will home be as warm and cozy as he remembers it? With your loving touch and help from Kittles, you can make the guest room as charming as any room in the house.
When you plan your next business trip, you'll want to make every minute and every dollar count. That's why Eastern Airlines is working harder for you, especially now, trying to give you the most for your time and your money. And the best way they know how is to give you the most convenient service you can get. One way is with the only nonstop flights from Indianapolis to Orlando, Florida, and Minneapolis-St. Paul, Minnesota. Eastern can fly you to more Florida cities than any other airline. Then there's executive ticketing. It lets you write your own ticket.
The folks at MCL frequently get together to talk about their different cafeterias, the menus, service, and the prices. In talking things over, they decided that one of the real problems for people who eat out at the noon hour was to find a convenient spot that offered a nutritional lunch at a reasonable budget price in a relaxing atmosphere. Out of one of these think sessions came the MCL Cafeteria Luncheon Special, a sandwich, drink, and either a cup of soup or a choice of vegetable. The soup and sandwich will vary from day to day.
When you make the decision to buy a motorhome and want the best choice, see the Motorhome King, John Burke, at 7829 West Washington. John Burke is the largest dealer of luxury mobile homes in the Midwest, including the Executive, Brome, Mobilux, Grumman, Hall GT, Avion, and Holiday Rambler. Now, in addition, Fun Vehicles introduces the... 1 year ago today, you heard us say these words. The great 5-cent Sunday sale happens tomorrow at Dairy Queen. In case you don't remember what we told you a year ago, just go to any Marion County Dairy Queen tomorrow, buy your favorite DQ Sunday at the regular price, and get another one just like it for only a nickel. That's tomorrow only, during the... In the days of old, when knights were bold and ladies fair, an abbey was regarded as a place of refuge. Admittedly, dragons are now far and few between, yet our modern times hold their peril. So we created Burnham Abbey. Our 2- and 3-bedroom townhouses are of noble proportions with dining room and patios. Every townhouse has a self-cleaning oven, ice maker refrigerator, ceramic tile baths, dishwasher pantry, and enough closet space for the whole family. The comforts of Burnham Abbey also include a swimming pool, 2 tennis courts, a club.
WIBC presents Superstar in Indianapolis. Tickets on sale now at Ross & Young, Ross & Babcock, all 11 locations of Union Federal at $4, $5, and $6. This is the only authorized roadshow concert presentation of Jesus Christ Superstar, a rock opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. WIBC presents Jesus Christ Superstar, 8 p.m. March 21st, the State Fairgrounds Coliseum. Jesus Christ Superstar. It may give you a new insight to the greatest story ever told.
The $300,000 lunch. Some advertising agencies are known for their adroitness at spending their clients' money on all the wrong things, like lunches. They can be very expensive. For the client, he may be billed under headings like expenses, client contact, and research and development. Or the bill may be assigned to another client's print job, buried forever. In fact, some clients usually wind up paying double for lunches and bad advertising. $300,000 worth of bad advertising if that's the year's budget, because the agency spent more time and money oiling the client rather than providing him the service he's paid for. If you've been taken to lunch, call us. We're Media Incorporated. Most of the time, we don't have time for lunch. You don't pour good advertising out of a bottle or pick it up off a plate with a fork. We sweat blood to produce it for both of us. Media Incorporated, a communications company.